happy 2026. I do trust your year has been starting off fantastic. For me, it's been an intro, and then we'll be back with the reports of the day.
This is KUTV Primetime News with Yvonne Kemuma.
On the sign language interpretation, I'm accompanied by Mutava Mungeli, and do engage with us on X at KU_Kenya, at Kemuma_Monari, and on YouTube it is KUTVNEWS Kenya. The sign language interpreter is Naomi Ombui. Now let's continue. Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Ogamba Migos has pushed back against calls by some politicians to localize admissions in national schools, warning that such remarks undermine equity and fuel unnecessary panic among parents. Speaking during the inspection of grade 10 admissions at Mumbi Girls High School in Murang'a County, Ogamba reaffirmed the national schools are meant to serve learners from across the country. He also dismissed claims of increased school fees or reduced government capitation, urging parents not to be misled by political rhetoric. The CS assured parents that the grade 10 placement window remains open, transfers are ongoing, and the government is working to address the challenges to ensure full transition.
Today is a very important day for us. We are receiving the first cohort of grade 10 learners. So far we have received about 200 who have already been admitted, and we expect to go up to around 700. Again, tomorrow we still expect another number, again a good number to come at even the course of the day. By the end of the week, that's when we expect now to have reached our target.
Leta hapa siku hii ya leo. Nafurahia sana vile aliitwa hii shule a national school. So I feel so grateful. The process has been smooth. Tumefanya vizuri kabisa. Amechukua social sciences because he want to be a lawyer after this. Kwa hivyo tumefurahi sana. Nanyuki High is the best school. We saw the performance and we are so much grateful for my son to be here.
Very happy because this is my first time here in Nanyuki High School. As a parent, the process has been very seamless. My son has taken the STEM pathway, applied science to be precise.
There are still some parents who want to change students from their schools, and that window is still there, and some of them even under C3, C4 especially, are being done by our CDEs, and it's ongoing, and the exercise is seamless. Even in Nairobi, we did allow some of our officers, technical officers, to be in place in case there are questions arising out of the placement or any challenges that parents might have, so that their issues are attended to there and then. For example, where you might find that a student has been admitted to a school, but the school is not reflecting on the portal, they need then to reach out to Jogo House, and it's sorted out there and then. So we are sending a very strong warning to our leaders who are saying national schools should only admit students from the locality from where they come from. We must differentiate between the national school status of a school and issues relating to development of infrastructure of those schools using the CDF. Some of the institutions we are talking about were not built by CDF. They've been there for a very, very long time.
President William Ruto today led the Nyota Startup Capital Disbursement in Nyeri County, marking a major boost for youth-led enterprises. The initiative focuses on empowering young people with seed funding, business skills, and mentorship to spur innovation, reduce unemployment, and strengthen local economies.
Thank you very much, Nelias. You can start.
The youth enterprise took center stage in Nyeri County today as President William Ruto flagged off the Nyota Startup Capital Disbursement. The program is designed to unlock opportunities for young innovators by easing access to financing and strengthening entrepreneurship at the grassroots level.
Hii maneno umepata leo, unataka kufanyia nini?
President William Ruto said the Nyota Startup Capital Program seek to position young people at the forefront of Kenya's economic future. He urged young to embrace entrepreneurship and drive innovation to transform the nation.
Naona mjama mwingine hapo ule wa 40 years anasema mbona president ameenda kupatia vijana 22,000 sijui 50,000. Hiyo ni kuhonga watu. Mimi nataka nimuulize my friend. Sasa wewe na unasema ati hiyo sijui 20,000 sijui 50,000 itasaidia vijana na nini? Ati ni pesa kidogo. Sasa nataka nimuulize jamaa wa 40 years. Wewe umetoa pesa ngapi kwa vijana wangapi in your 40 years?
Ruto highlighted youth-led innovations as key to Kenya's economic future, where he called on young Kenyans to seize opportunities in business and technology, stressing the government commitment to creating jobs and driving sustainable growth nationwide.
Tumesema kama serikali hatuwezi kungojea ya kwamba itatokea tu nafasi ya kazi. Lazima tuwe na mpango. We must have a plan. And for the first time, I can confirm that the government of Kenya has a plan on how young people are going to access jobs.
Deputy President Kithure Kindiki highlighted the Nyota Startup Capital as a stepping stone for youth entrepreneurship. He urged beneficiaries to embrace financial discipline, invest the funds wisely, and turn the support into sustainable business that create jobs and local opportunities.
Sio ate huu ndio mwisho wa support ya serikali kwa hii maneno. We just want you to get started going forward. Through the leadership of the president, the government will look for other ways of taking you to the next level. This is just the first step towards your own empowerment.
Majority Leader of the National Assembly and Kikuyu Member of Parliament Kimani Ichung'wah described the Nyota Startup Capital as a key tool for youth empowerment. Urged young entrepreneurs to embrace financial discipline, save part of the funds, and reinvest to grow sustainable business.
I am grateful, Your Excellency, that we are not here for any political activity, but we are here to empower our youth to become the next generation of business leaders, industrialists, and the captains of industry that will drive our economy to a first world nation in the near future, Your Excellency. Hawa vijana ndio tegemeo letu kama nchi.
Nyota's support strengthens youth-led enterprises, inspiring innovation and entrepreneurship while contributing to local economic growth and national development. All I require for life, God has given me. Edna Nerea, KUTV, Nairobi.
Now, moving on, residents of Laikipia County have criticized both the national and county governments for failing to implement lasting solutions to recurring water shortages, despite the county's proximity to Mount Kenya, a key national water tower.
Residents of Laikipia County has accused both the national and county government for failing to complete a mega dam project which was set to start immediately in 2018 and be completed in 2021, but instead it was abandoned.
Tunabaki tukikibizana na hiyo maji kwa mitaro mahali libaki kidogo.
Residents claimed the government abandoned a proposed 6 billion Kahurura mega dam project which was said to be constructed inside Mount Kenya forest to provide a permanent water supplies across the county.
Kusema ya kwamba ni hali mbaya ambayo watu wa Laikipia wamekuwa kwake, especially mambo ya maji. Maji sana sana, wengine maji ya kunywa hayapatikani ama hata hayatoshi. Jua ikiwaka tu mwezi mmoja inakuwa ni rationing. Na ili hali sisi tumekaa karibu na mlima Mount Kenya, mahali maji yote inatoka. Mito inazombana, imepitia Laikipia mito mingi sana, na hakuna mahali tumefungia maji. So sisi ni wakati wa mvua, maji inakuja inabeba kila kitu, rotuba na kila kitu ikipeleka chini.
In June 2018, Water Principal Secretary Joseph Irungu announced in Nyanyuki that construction of the dam with a capacity of 5.5 million cubic meters will begin immediately and be completed within 3 years. But 7 years later, construction has not begun. Soon after assuming office in 2022, Governor Irungu said will initiate tangible intervention to resolve water shortage across rural and urban areas.
Mashinani outreach in terms of water access, we are still working towards making sure that our people, nobody in this county should travel more than 2 kilometers to access clean drinking water. And I'm proud in the next probably 1 month, I'm happy and proud to announce that one of the greatest remarkable things that we'll have ever done to this Nanyuki. As we think about expanding this Nanyuki, as much as we look forward to creating conducive environment, there are...
Residents also fault the county government for failing to deliver promised interventions, including Governor Joshua Irungu's pledge to drill 300 boreholes after acquiring a driven rig with the dry seasons approaching. Residents now face prolonged water rationing. Rael Makona, KUTV.
Now, a multi-agency team led by the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, NACADA, has made a major breakthrough against illicit alcohol syndicates in Machakos County after seizing illegal products valued at approximately 13 million shillings during an operation conducted by the authority. Take a look.
In a surprise operation carried out this morning, targeting 2 major suspected counterfeit alcohol manufacturers in the Kaba area, officers uncovered an extensive illegal network.
We've been able to nab 2 notorious distributors of illicit alcohol, and we've been able to nab what we suspect is illicit alcohol worth 13 million Kenya shillings. We are pursuing the owners of these establishments. As we speak now, we've been able to arrest 2 suspects from both places where we did the exploitation.
The raided premises, which were operating without licenses, were found to contain thousands of bottles of counterfeit alcohol, fake Kenya Revenue Authority stamps, as well as empty bottles bearing labels of popular alcoholic brands in the country.
We've been able to ascertain that both of these 2 establishments are not licensed. They don't have license to operate. Secondly, upon closely examining the alcohol that we apprehended, we realized that the stamps are fake. We are collecting samples from what we've interdicted here to take to the government chemists to establish what adulteration has been done to this alcohol.
Dr. Omerikwa revealed that one of the suspects arrested had previously been apprehended for similar offenses, as he announced firm measures that will be taken.
And let me take this opportunity to warn those unscrupulous business people that even as we pick this illicit alcohol from these enterprises, we are going for their property. We'll make sure that every vessel, tool, or resource that is used to perpetrate this illicit business becomes property of the government.
This operation marks a major success in the region within just 2 days, following similar crackdowns in Joska, Machakos, and Makueni County, signaling an intensified national fight against this criminal trade. The crackdown comes in the wake of a recent strong presidential directive that elevated the fight against alcohol and substance abuse to a national priority. Rajab Juma, KUTV.
A cancer survivor from Rawai in Nairobi County, Vincent Gakuhi, emerged among the top KCSE 2025 candidates after scoring an A of 82 points from Alliance High School. Speaking at his home, Vincent said he sat the exam while enduring severe pain linked to mouth cancer and an earlier injury. His mother, nurse Lucy Gadhoni, revealed he had nearly given up on the exams but was encouraged to proceed after being declared cancer-free. Vincent now hopes to pursue medicine and become an oncologist to help cancer patients. Well, that positive report takes us to our first break on this particular news desk. And then on the other side of the break, we'll be coming back with more reports. So I do hope to see you on the other end. But first, do engage with us on X at KUTV_Kenya, at Kemuma_Monari. We'll be back.
Wa jamii kupanda shuka akawa tuzo, ukakamavu wake ukatii na kumfanya mwenye bidii. Kwa machozi na makeke akabaini jinsi ya kuwini. Huyu ni mwanamke ngangari kwa jinsi alivyo ng'ari. Mimi ni mwanamke mwake. Usikose kutazama kipindi cha mwanamke mwake nami Caroline Kimwele.
A new era, a new people. This is the Law Matters Show. A program that brings you legal sensitization on your television.
My statement is written and just the quote the prosecution.
I think that this loss is a setback for Raila Odinga.
What policy recommendations were fronted by the candidate?
With diversity, we demystify important legal issues locally, regionally, and internationally.
What Tanzanians.
Join me, Elvin Onsongo, as I bring you more insights on law matters.
We are looking at social issues. What is the problem? Is it the economy? Is it...
Law Matters Show, creating awareness, advocacy, and enhancing lives.
You are watching KUTV Primetime News with Yvonne Kemuma.
That's right, and many thanks for choosing KUTV. On the sign language interpretation is Naomi Ombuwe. Let's continue. Now, Mbeere North Member of Parliament Leonard Muthende has dismissed claims that electricity poles meant for Nthawa ward were removed, clarifying that they were only temporarily relocated due to security concerns. The Member of Parliament assured residents that the electrification project remains on course and has not been cancelled. The 170 million project is expected to benefit at least 1,177 residents.
Vikingi za stima na bidhaa zingine kama conductors za stima za kwenda kule Madhai, zingine zinaenda Mianjatiri, zingine zinaenda Kadudheri. Sasa ni kusema wananchi, kuambia wananchi, sisi tumeanza kazi kutoka nilipochaguliwa, kazi nimeanza kufanya. Niseme kuna watu walikuwa wanaeneza porojo kwamba kuna bidhaa za stima zimetolewa huko Madhai ama Siambugu, lakini mimi nataka kuambia watu wa upinzani, najua tuko na by election na wanataka kujaribu kudanganya wananchi. Wananchi wanaona sisi tunafanya kazi. Siambugu wanangoja tu transformer na Kenya mzima tunangoja transformer zitakuja. Madhai hakuna kitu ilitolewa, ni contractor alikuwa anapanga mambo yake na mambo ya security na kila kitu. Lakini leo poles zinaenda huko Madhai, kazi inaanza. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka kuambia wakazi wa Mbeere North, mimi serikali ya William Ruto tukisaidiana na Governor Ses Mbarire na Mheshimiwa Waziri CS Ruku tunawafanyia kazi. Tumejitolea kuwafanyia kazi. So ile record tuko nayo, tunaenda kuconnect 1,177 people at a cost of about 170 million. Hiyo na wakati Mheshimiwa Deputy Rais Professor Kithure Kindiki alikuwa hapa, ametuahidi kutuongezea pesa Mbeere North, actually na Mbeere South na Embu County yote ndio tufikie watu wengi. Kwa sasa ile budget tumeahidiwa ni 600 million, kumaanisha tutaweka stima kwa watu 4,000, yeah? Takriban watu 4,000.
Leo tuko hapa Embu ambapo tuna flag off materials ya projects, na unajua hapa Rais William Samoei Ruto ametupatia milioni 805 ili tuwekee watu 7,377, na hapa Mbeere North peke yake tuko na 336 million shillings. Mnajua tulikuwa hapa wakati hata wa siasa, wakati wa by elections, and we said programs itaendelea, and I want to tell you we are here, this is to signify that hizo programs bado zinaendelea, na hii ni dhibitisho kubwa zaidi kuonyesha ya kwamba materials zinaendelea kupatikana, na kufikia mwisho wa huu mwezi na February Kenya mzima mtakuwa mnaona a lot of electrification materials, a lot of last mile projects zikiendelea. So I want to assure you that we are committed, and His Excellency the President has given us all the necessary measures, na tunasukuma KPLC na REREC ili zihakikisha kwamba kazi imefanyika. Asante.
Now, teachers under the Kenya National Union of Teachers Migori branch have been praised for demonstrating democratic maturity after conducting a peaceful, free and credible election. The exercise was marked by high voter turnout, transparency and strict adherence to electoral procedures, reflecting unity and discipline within the union. Both national and regional NAT leaders commended members for embracing friendly competition and respecting the outcome of the ballot. Through the vote, teachers expressed their will, fairly enforcing internal democracy.
Executive Secretary Rosaline Acheng Wandigi unopposed.
Therefore, today the teachers of Migori have spoken through the ballot and have elected the leaders that they believe in, the leaders that they have confidence in.
For those people who have lost, today you have lost and tomorrow you may soldier and get an opportunity. Migori branch, what is important is the unity and unity of purpose for the progress of this branch.
And as Kenya National Union of Teachers leadership, we are going to work with them. I know there are men and women who are capable to do the work, and we just say that we are going to make this Migori branch great.
On to matters agriculture, rice farmers at the Mwea irrigation scheme are recording increased yields and higher incomes following the lining of key water canals that have guaranteed consistent water flow to farms. In Karaba areas, farmers say the improved infrastructure has expanded cultivated acreage and significantly boosted annual rice output. The reliable water supply has also enabled farmers to grow up to 3 cropping seasons a year, a sharp improvement from the single season previously possible due to water shortages. Farmers have welcomed the development, noting that canal lining has strengthened food security, improved livelihoods and enhanced the overall productivity of the Mwea irrigation project.
Manjira haya yanakuwa mazuri njuu mvua inanyesha, alafu tangu kanaro ikorogwe na Chinese inafanya mzuri njuu maji inakunja kwa haraka sana. Kama ni mbondi ikitufungulia maji inaharakisha, inaweza fungua leo na ifike leo. Hapo naona National Irrigation Board hapo wamefikiria mzuri, wamefikiria.
Haikuwa kanao ilikuwa imeshatengenezwa, maji ilikuwa kidogo zaidi, na wakati huu kabla, yani wakati ilimalizwa kutengenezwa, hii mafuno ilikuwa ikatoka kuanzia 15 mpaka 25 to 30 per acre. Kwa hivyo tukashukuru wale walikuwa na hii mradi ya kutengeneza hii mradi ya maji iko juu. Hatuoni shinda ya maji.
We are now in the sporting world. Let's start off with AFCON, where the most difficult part of the AFCON 2025, where margins are small and every era is penalized, began with the quarterfinal stage. Only 4 clubs are still vying for continental supremacy following the unexpected group stage and thrilling round of 16 matches. The outcomes have demonstrated the caliber of the tournament, favorites as well as the intensity that characterizes Africa's Premier Football Championship. Senegal will face Egypt, with Morocco battling out Nigeria for the semi-final spot. Barcelona are once again the champions of the Spanish Super Cup after defeating Real Madrid 3-2 last night. Forward Rafinha scored 2 goals, while his teammate Robert added 1 to secure Barcelona's first trophy of the season. Meanwhile, the FA Cup in England last night, Brighton beat Manchester United 2-1 at Old Trafford, extending Manchester United woes once again. Up the day, I do trust you have been well informed, and many thanks for keeping me company throughout the entire bulletin. On behalf of the entire team behind this particular production, led by my producer Edward Nyamu, I do thank you for being with us. On the sign language interpretation was Naomi Ombui. My good name is Yvonne Kemuma. We hope to see you next time, same place. Have a good night.